In these tough economic times, we thought you might like to see this, how Rena makes her baby wipes. It's a really good way to save money, and I got Rena to do this by twisting her arm. You're on. Go.
Okay, first we have these plastic containers that are available at any dollar store. The ones I got have a rigid top because I didn't shop around. I think I was in a hurry. So my cut that I just made with a regular knife is kind of jagged, but it doesn't really matter.
Now those containers are sized.
Right. They have to be wide enough for a paper towel and half as tall. Paper towel roll. So I have 2 of them because when my daughter was born, she had a bowel movement almost after every feeding, which is normal for a breastfed baby. So I wanted to always have wipes ready, and I would make a second batch in this completely sealed container before the first batch finished. Then you have paper towels, and they have to be 2-ply paper towels, good quality. They don't have to be the most expensive ones. These definitely aren't. This is a roll of 90, and I get 180 wipes because I cut them in half. I cut them in half with my very sharp chef's knife, and it doesn't have to be this big, but it should not be serrated, otherwise you get paper towel pieces all over. I've never tried it, but I can imagine. And then I just cut through. My husband has never helped me with this, but it's not hard.
Now those paper towels aren't the kind that you can use over and over. They're not the real heavy-duty kind. They're the cheapo kind, so that they don't.
They're not that cheapo because you don't want them. You want to have a substantial wipe.
Right.
They're 2-ply, but these are going to be bigger wipes, I think, than the regular commercial ones because they're the size of a paper towel sheet, half. I guess my knife needed sharpening, but it's not hard.
You wouldn't use the serrated edge knife on this, right?
I mentioned that if you were listening.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Because I think it would make a mess. Then some paper towels, some brands have lots of glue in here keeping the tube in, but these are Kirkland. I'm not, they're not my sponsor or anything, but they're the ones that I've settled with because I like them the most. And they don't have, the tube isn't difficult to remove because it just has a little bit of glue.
Where do you buy Kirkland?
I buy these at Costco. Whoops. Should I stop?
Oh, go.
Okay. And then I put the cut side down so that when it goes through the edge here, it doesn't shred the cut side. And if I remember, I loosen the outer sheet so that when you get to the last wipe, you don't take the last 2 wipes. And then I put the next one in the other container, but if you don't have the other container, you could just cover it with the other piece of plastic. Okay, that's for next week. Then I use mineral oil, which is just baby oil without the potentially harmful fragrance. I use an ounce. I used to have a little tiny measuring cup, and I used to measure exactly an ounce, but it's not a real science, and you can probably change the ingredients based on what you like. Mineral oil is available in the digestive aids section of the pharmacy with the laxatives. And I use California Baby's Diaper Area Wash, which is something you don't have to wash off. It's really good. I like it. It has organic and sustainable ingredients, and it's recommended by EWG's Skin Deep database. You could probably use...
where do you buy that stuff?
I buy this at drugstore.com, but they sell it at... they might sell it at Walmart. I use an ounce of this also.
And what was that database you mentioned?
EWG Skin Deep. You could go to EWG.org and go to their Skin Deep section. It has recommendations for safe for yourself and safe for the environment beauty products and personal care items. Sylvan, I'm making you wipes.
Noise here, boy.
Okay, then I add, I fill up the cups to about two cups, maybe more. California Baby recommends that you use their product, their diaper area wash, within 24 hours of diluting it because it doesn't have preservatives, but I've never had a problem with that. So it's up to you. You could probably use Castile soap as well. You're only using an ounce, so it doesn't really need to be washed off. You can use essential oils if you want a fragrance, but I personally like my baby's fragrance, and there's no fragrance that's going to cover the BM smell anyway. So I have an ounce of the diaper wash and an ounce of the mineral oil, and I fill it up with a little over 2 cups with water. I use more water than 2 cups lately because my son is older and he doesn't use as many wipes, so I want them to stay moist. And then I just pour it in. Then I just turn it upside down for about 10 minutes. And once it's done, sitting for 10 minutes, I take the first sheet and I thread it through. And I have wipes.
The moon belongs to everyone. The best things in life are free. The stars belong to everyone. They gleam there for you and me. The flowers in spring, the robins that sing, the sunbeams that shine, they're yours, they're mine.